Well, hey everybody, it's Maggie from PixieDustSprinkles, and I thought I would come and do a video out of the Disney bubble. And today is Tuesday, April the 15th, and no, my husband and I are not rushing to H&R Block, not sponsored, to do our taxes, but we are actually going to see a movie. We're having a tax date night. I don't even know if that's what you want to call it. And yes, as per usual, I'm using the camera as I film as a mirror. Because my husband does not want to be on camera. So he found out yesterday, he's on Instagram, I am not on the gram, but he found out that movie theaters, I guess nationwide, are showing the movie The Accountant 2 on what day of all days? Tax day. And we have been really looking forward to seeing this movie. I tell you what, is it Amazon MGM Studios, I think, is the movie people that did this were genius to do this, to show this movie on today's date. So we are going to see it. We were going to see it on the 25th. Well, sometimes the movie theater chain that we go to, Regal Cinemas, actually shows it on the 24th, but we're planning to see it on the 25th. But the 25th is a big day for my husband because he is 120% into the NFL draft. We have been married for 21 years, but we have been together for 24 years since April the 6th. I always get those dates wrong. So the draft has become a part of my life. I was pre-warned by his family that this was going to become a part of my life, and I have embraced it, and I have come to not love it, but to, I guess, tolerate it. Yeah, tolerate it would be a good idea. But anyways, so they're only showing it, I believe, just one time tonight. Is that correct? Just one time. We are going to the 7 o'clock showing, and there are so many like fun things I saw on the news this morning that are happening that various businesses are doing. We're going to pass by them actually on the way to the movie theater. I'm not going to show them out to you, but we are driving by a Krispy Kreme. So if you didn't know, you can buy one box, a dozen Bakers, a dozen Baker's dozen. A dozen Baker's dozen.
A Baker's dozen.
A dozen Baker's dozen.
Close enough.
A dozen. A Baker's dozen. I've had nothing to drink, I promise you. This is just how I am. And then get another box of the sales tax price. I don't even know what that is. We're also going to be driving by a Shake Shack. And I know that they're, you have to buy something. I think that's worth, like, you have to buy something that's $10.40, $10.40, get it? And then I think you get a free truffle burger or truffle fries. And then we are going to be passing by Burger King. I love Burger King. We haven't eaten there in a really long time. Sorry. But I think you can get like a 1-cent hamburger. And I don't even think that's like, they didn't even specify today on the news whether it was going to be a Whopper or a Junior Whopper. But they just said hamburger. But anyways, we are on our way again to see The Accountant 2. I cannot wait. When I saw the preview with the 9-inch nail song with Trent Reznor, just like at the not the normal like speed, but just like, oh my god, I was like, I pretty much watched that trailer, I don't know, 25 times. So we're really excited to see this movie, and I am a big John Barenthal fan. I loved him in one of my favorite movies, and I know this is a little dark, is Sicario, but he was great in Sicario. I love that movie. I also am a big fan of The Bear, just because I have worked in restaurants when I was in college as a server. I also worked at, believe it or not, Universal Studios during my college days when I was home from college. I worked at Finnegan's Bar and Grill at Universal Studios. I don't think I've ever told anybody that or told you all that. So I totally get the whole restaurant scene. And sorry, that was train tracks. I love that show, and I do love his podcast. I will catch it here and there now and then. So he's just a really cool dude, and I'm really excited to see how this movie turns out. My husband is a big fan of The Accountant. I just watched it recently, like a couple weeks ago. And so again, we are off to see the movie, and then we'll come back with at least my thoughts on the movie. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I'm not like a movie review channel. I'm Disney. I'm like Team Disney here. But again, out of the Disney bubble, thought I would do something new. So we're about to get to the movie theater. So I'll tell you my thoughts when we're finished. Okay, bye. This is the mural going into the movie theater. I'm right in the middle of the road, but look how pretty that is. Right? That is so pretty. Okay. This place is crazy. Okay. We just got back from the movie of seeing The Accountant 2. And my husband loved it. He said, and I quote, "It is better than The Accountant, number 1, The Accountant." I have to laugh. I can't say whether I liked or disliked the movie because I had a couple issues with my movie experience. It wasn't the greatest. There is a reason why my husband and I do not go to premiere night movies. We got there and we got in our seats, and first of all, I didn't know that they were the type of movie seats that like, what would you say? My husband's making this hand gesture. Shook? He doesn't want to talk on the camera. Yeah, they like shook. They like vibrate with the movie. So it was kind of like, when we first saw The Hunger Games, and I looked at him and I'm like, are they going to kill each other or are people killing them? I'm like, are these chairs rocking because of the movie? And he said yes. And I was like, oh, dear Lord. So we get there. We're sitting in our seats. The previews have started. The movie starts. We have 2 seats that are not, they're not blank, but what's the word I'm looking for, honey? Empty. Thank you. They're empty. And so this couple walks in. Now, the movie has fully started. The couple walks in, they sit down, and what's the first thing that they do is talk. And not like, oh, this, like this kind of talk, like full on conversation talking. And it took me about a good, I don't know, I love odd numbers, so I would say, and honey, you can help me out with this, 7 minutes? Ish, yeah. Okay, 7 minutes-ish for me to have a little bit of an issue with it. to be a little bit perturbed, as, the saying goes, sometimes when you're in movie theaters, the screen says, silence is golden, please turn off your phones, this, that, and the other. They say that for a reason. But anyways, they were in full conversation mode, and it took me about 7.5 minutes for me to be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And so the Regal staff at Winter Park Village, they were so nice, so accommodating. The guy helped me look up, available seating that was left. I couldn't really understand the screen that we were looking at. And I said, well, how about these seats right here? And he was like, ma'am, you're literally going to be right behind them. I'm like, oh, that defeats the purpose. So anyways, he found us 2 seats. Funny enough, the people that were in the 2 open seats on the computer, I don't even think they were supposed to be in the movie theater. I honestly think that they snuck their way in because the gentlemen were checking their seats and we did not see them anywhere else in the movie theater. So maybe we got them kicked out. Sorry. But anyways, we had 2 seats and then we had 3 people sitting next to us. And I'm like, okay, good, fine. So we're, so the reclining seats, the vibrating seats. Okay, I'm getting into it. I'm watching the movie, and then all of a sudden we've got just like more talking. This time, 3 people talking to themselves, talking to the movie, and I'm just not that kind of person. I mean, honestly, like before, Steve and I love to go see movies. We love to go see movies ever since we started dating each other. We love to go see movies. I think the last movie that we saw in the movie theater was Dune 2. And he loves to take our son to the movies as well. We are big movie goers. But there is a reason why we do not go on premiere nights. And this was just kind of fun because, again, it being April 15th, a special showing of The Accountant just made it so, fun and special. So I would probably need to rewatch the movie for my honest review, but my movie experience was, but I will definitely have to catch it again. I don't know if I'm going to go see it in the movie theater per se. I'll wait till it comes on a streaming service. It will probably be on Amazon Prime, or not Amazon Prime. Is it Amazon Prime? Yeah, Amazon Prime. And we are have a subscription to Amazon Prime. But again, my husband loved it. There were very funny moments in it that I got to enjoy. And that's all I have to say about that. Again, no spoilers, just, it was a great movie. My personal movie experience was kind of, a little bit rocky. And so anyways, I'm just going to end the video here, and I hope you did your taxes. If not, I hope you filed an extension, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, take care. Have a great night. Bye.